Ladies, I wasn't gonna do content on dating, but I have to because the more that men, get mad, the more I wanna talk about it. There is nothing more telling about an insecure man than him trying to put down a woman for speaking truth. All I did was talk about dating and how we need to be, as women, very discerning of like having a guy who's obsessed with you instead of you being obsessed with him. When I tell you I've had to delete comments and like just avoid certain things, I was talking to my girls about it and they're like, girl, go deeper. So I'm going to stand 10 toes down and I want to go deeper for the women who need this information because I know I did. Once upon a time in my 20s, I married my trauma, but it's because I was taught to listen to words and I wasn't paying attention to behavior. When you are somebody that's chasing a man or begging a man or more attracted to him than he is to you, my love, you're going to spend your whole life feeling like you're not enough, trying to keep him engaged and entertained and losing yourself. Keep in mind, I'm a life coach. I'm a healed version of who I was. And my whole purpose in life is to save all the little Jordies of the world or the little women who, how I was in my 20s, really don't have the access to the tools or the knowledge of what to look out for. So I'm going to tell you. The reason you want the person that you're attracted to, especially a man, to be more into you is men are designed to be hunters. Back in the day, evolutionarily speaking, we used to stay home and take care of the kids, get the berries, tend, and our focus developed kind of sparse. We are literally doing a million things at once and we are good at it. Like we are designed to multitask. Men would go out hunting and they would find big old prey, and yeah, they would risk their lives, they'd be gone for days, but they came back as the hero with the food. Why am I telling you this? Men's focus developed to focus on one thing and not stop until they win. Women's focus developed to focus on many things and then celebrate the man when he came home. What does that mean in dating? Evolutionarily speaking, he needs to have one target, one focus. He needs to desire you, because if he is chasing and pursuing you, he loves you. He sees your value. He puts you above everything else, and he will be that man and provider that you need. And it doesn't just mean financial. I mean emotionally, physically, environment-wise, protection. You will want for nothing. Now, as a woman, having a lot of people into you is great. Having a lot of men come at you is great. We can be distracted all we want. The one we celebrate is the hero that comes home and puts food on the table. The one we celebrate is the man who did the work to pursue you. I have noticed that there are men that is so much easier to put a woman down than it is to bring themselves up. So the reason I want to speak on it even more, even if it pisses off the man, is because there is a little Jordy, a little version of me somewhere that needs to hear these words and be told, honey, know your worth. We do not chase. You don't have to. You are beautiful. There is not a woman in sight who is so ugly she has to settle for the bottom of the scraps. Like, be honest with yourself. Again, TMI here, but if you've ever gotten naked in front of a man, did he run? No, he's the luckiest man in the room. He got you. So stop acting like you're not worth anything. Stop taking the guy that's safe. Stop taking the guy that's like, well, at least he likes me. Honey, men love you naturally. That is what they do. The thing is that you're settling for men who are giving you the bare minimum. You are taking breadcrumbs and you're telling yourself that is love. If you have to verify on a date, if you have to text him good morning, if you have to plan all the time, honey, you are being the man. And I'm not saying it from a place of like gender roles. I'm just saying you are hunting. Why, honey? A woman who is loved right, who's in her power, we turn ingredients into a meal. We turn a house into a home. Do you know what we do with a man who takes care of us? We literally turn him from a man who's like working his ass off out there getting prey to a man that comes home and is celebrated and loved, and your money blossoms and your life blossoms and your household makes you a better man. You are better seen in society next to the woman that you have. So men, if you're watching and it triggers you, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being the woman that triggers you because I'm going to tell you the truth. Do better. Stop expecting women to come down to your level and rise up and become the man that gets to choose what woman they're going to target, who is the person they're going to pursue, and show up. And for the women, stop lowering your standards. Stop making it easy. Stop being so available. You don't need him. He needs you. Now, with the right person, yes, it's equal. Yes, you give and take. Yes, there's a certain level of opening your heart and being vulnerable and reaching out, because obviously there has to be push and pull. Polarity is sexy. Like, they chase me and you chase me. It's amazing. Like, we chase each other. It's hot. But you don't do that for someone who is early on trying to bring you down or who is early on making you settle. You don't go for the guy that you're the most attracted to. You go to the guy who shows up the best, who makes you feel your best, who makes your lifestyle the best. If you have problems and things in life and a man is not trying to fix them and a man is not trying to show up, like to give you an example, when I go on a date, especially the first one, I'm not planning. I'm not telling you where to meet me. I also don't just agree to meet somebody. It takes a little bit of talking and time to feel them out, because in the first or second conversation, whether that's on the phone or FaceTime, honey, there's a lot that you can tell about a person. The thing is that as women, we are taught to be like, ooh, he makes me feel butterflies. I'm so excited. Honey, trust me. And I'm not even talking about X. I'm not going to say the word. If you're doing that and sleeping around, more power to you. You don't need all that to have discernment. It actually saves you time to like hold that energy for the right person instead of spreading it around town. And again, there is zero judgment. I've been you. I'm just saying it's about time we speak with facts. It's about time we speak with the truth. And I will not be silenced. I'm okay with triggering men. That's totally okay with me. I will say this, for the right men, the men who pursue me, I don't trigger them. They love that about me. And if they don't, then they're not right for me. Imagine being intimidated by a woman speaking the truth, by a woman shining, by a woman taking up space. Honey, if you're not enough, just say so. If you can't approach, just say so. But instead, we hide behind a keyboard, we hide behind a comment, and we try to knock a woman down. Here's the thing, when a woman loves herself and is confident, you're not bringing me down. I've already built myself up enough where your comment is extra. So by the time I read it, if it's not my truth, I just don't receive it. I just bless and release, block and delete, and my day and my life goes on. Now for the women who this is hitting, my love, if you need a girl, a friend, somebody to tell you the truth, I'm here for you. My content is not dating focused, but I will not be silent. Because once upon a time, many amazing women in my life, whether they were friends, mentors, people I ran into, they got me here. I was so codependent and I was raised to chase a man and to fix a man and to save a man. And I married my trauma. That was such a sad existence. Fast forward to today, I love my life. I love who I am. And unless somebody is adding to my life and bringing blessings and peace and ease, I don't chase chemistry. I chase consistency. Somebody who shows up and somebody who shows me my value because of how they approach me. Men are hunters. Make them do the work. And women, also work on yourself so that you develop the confidence and the trust to discern what's for you and what's not. But anyways, I'm done. I promise. Well, I'm not going to promise because I'll probably talk about this again. But I just needed to get this off my chest and I feel a lot better now.